Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Jessica Grace channel. My name is Jessica Oredu, a realtor for Lamakia Realty here in Massachusetts. If you're looking for an agent, I am your go-to person. All right, I will help you out. Now, the title of this video is how to pass your real estate exam in Massachusetts on the first try. There is no guarantee that you would pass on the first try. However, having already taken it, and yes, I failed the state side the first time, took it the next day and passed. So I think I'm in the right position to be able to tell you, how to pass the exam. All right. Now let's start with the federal side, okay? The nationwide side. All the questions that you will encounter in this exam can be found in practice exams, all right? So what you need to do is find as many practice exam, find many of them and complete them, okay? And what you're going to do is every time you come across a concept that you are not familiar with, you don't understand, you don't understand how they came by that choice being the answer, you go back and read about it and understand why that was chosen as the right answer. Now that's what I did. What I did was I went online, I googled around, found a bunch of different questions, and I sat down and went over them, basically tested myself. And this is for the state side. I mean the nationwide side, the federal side, if you want to call it. And I took about, let's say, 400 of them. All right, I took 400 of them, and that's including the book I purchased. I purchased an additional book. Well, I wouldn't say additional because I got my book. I didn't have to pay for materials with the school that I attended. And I can leave information about the school that I attended. I will also include a referral link, that way I can get credit for it, huh? So what I did was I bought real estate books for dummies. I'm gonna try to leave a link in the description box below. And I bought that as well. I didn't read it. I bought it just for the questions at the back. And I took that. I tested myself. It took me hours. Actually, I studied for, I would say, I mean, I paid attention during the course, during the whole process of the course, going on. I did pay attention and try to understand some of the stuff that was going on. So I knew a thing or two. I studied maybe 3 days before the exam, and I took as many practice as possible and gave myself time to go over them. And then I sat and passed the federal. The state, I failed by 3 points, sadly. So that's how I study, how you should do it. You should basically take a bunch of practice exams, and then every time you grade yourself and you get them wrong, you go back to the wrong ones and find out why it was wrong. Okay. For the state side, it's a bit tricky. There actually isn't any Massachusetts practice exam booklets out there. There is one on Amazon, but I think it's crappy. So, I mean, I didn't really like the review and the whole presentation of the book on Amazon, so I didn't buy it. Okay, so I went to take this exam, the math side, without any strong belief that I would pass it. I was pretty much just trying my luck on the state side. I read the material, barely. I was wrong to do, but I was so eager to get the test done that I took my chances. And of course, I failed by 3 points. So don't do what I did. Make sure you try to find some practice math materials out there. But if you don't, and if you don't want to pay some hefty amount, because there are programs out there on the internet that will charge you I think upwards of $50 for a combined federal and Massachusetts. But if you don't want to spend the money on the exam, that's fine. I didn't. What I did was after I failed it, I scheduled to take it again, and I went back to the course guide that was given to me by the school, and basically, since I already knew what the test was like, when I went back to read the course guide, I kind of like understood what to understand whilst I was reading the Massachusetts side again. So I read over things like, let's see here. Things like, oh my gosh, I can't come up with basically anything that has, okay, I actually went over the rental side, the leases side. There are certain things in mass that are kind of different on the federal level when it comes to leases. So I read that. Also read contracts. And also one big thing about the Massachusetts side is the license. There are certain rules that are only mass related. So if you go to the license section of your course guide, you go ahead and read that information, you will be okay. If you want more information or kind of like you still feel like you need help, you're anxious, you're not quite sure, I put all the questions that I took for the federal side and the state side, I put together, and I created an online thing where you can actually answer, and it would and score yourself. I'm gonna try to leave the link below. If it's not there yet, come back later and check, because I have to have some time to put it, get stuff together and put it whatever. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna charge for it, because there's a lot of, it's a lot of work. But I will figure that out. I will figure that out. But I will be giving out the 400 questions that I tested myself on to pass the federal exam. All right. So if you have any questions, leave in the comment section about the test. I will make a separate video on how to become a realtor in Massachusetts, and give you tips and help you. We're all in this business together, and sometimes when you're trying to get somewhere and you just need that tad little bit of information just to keep it moving, it can get kind of disheartening when you can't find it anywhere. And I was in the same position. So I will do my best to post videos to help people in Massachusetts, and of course this will help people who are also in other states as well. They would have to figure out how to pick it out. But yes, I will be posting videos, so go ahead and subscribe. My name is Jessica Oredu, licensed realtor for Lamakia Realty, and my channel name is Jessica Grace. You can call me Jessica Grace, because that's pretty much my name. Not yet, but it's going to be. Okay, my grandma will thank me. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.